Hey, so I'm here to bring the unfortunate news. This broke yesterday, and All Stars got the update for the newest chapter, and that was chapter 50. And on top of that, they're talking about the release of the next season, season 6. But in the video, as well as other news, has announced that All Stars will be terminating its service. So as you can see this image here, they're going to terminate it on the 30th of June. And if you get some of you guys might have questions why, well, they didn't release this big update. This is just a little gist of how they're explaining how things went, and we can go ahead and read the whole entire thing if you really want to, but they're just kind of going through the history and what was the purpose of this game and more or less that kind of stuff. And if you're wondering why they said it was ending, they didn't do a whole lot explaining it. Basically, they said during our service we faced difficulties in the continuation of Squall Festival All Stars, and that's it. So what do you mean by that? Well, if I had to make a guess, is that the difficulty probably is more of a financial difficulty rather than anything. We know they were capable of making MVs. It's just really unfortunate that this is happening, and I'm kind of ticked honestly that this is happening, but it's not my choice. It's another game being terminated, so close to Squall Festival 1 being terminated, but that was going to just be a replacement of 1 to 2. But maybe they're just thinking all this investment in making all these outfits and MVs isn't worth the time and effort and money we put into the game. And we know All Stars has had a decreasing population over time, and not too long ago they went and replaced the developer, guessing that's their last effort to save this game. But like, they kept decreasing the amount of stuff they kept giving out, especially in terms of MVs. Even some chapters, some months we used to get like 2, and then maybe once in a while we get a burst of a bunch of MVs because of the solos for Nichigaku. Well, that kind of stopped, and then the 2 MVs per month about stopped, and it just became 1. And then sometimes it wasn't even a new MV, it was just like 0 in a month. It was so dumb. And that's kind of the big appeal of All Stars, and that just slowly started to die, and now they're only adding a bunch of 2D songs, which is way less effort. But now, the game's just dead, or going to be dead in about 2 months. So I'm not crazy about that. But going further down here, as they said, there are no plans to replace Tomoriru, the original Setsuna Seiyu, and for the existing Nijigaku songs. So she'll just be that. It's just eventually you'll notice that the new Seiyu will be singing Setsuna songs, but it looks like we probably won't get a re-release of any of her songs. And they're also going to say that they're going to add one more song in 3D in May. It'll be that song that we were speculating about in the new All-Star single, and that's going to be released June 7th, which is going to be up for like 23 days. But that's going to be the last instant song for All-Stars. And they said Tomoriru will be the voice for Setsuna in that time, so that'll be the last for her. So we'll get one more song with Setsuna singing, but then past that, we'll know for sure it's not going to be her. So the thing that they did say is that your progress in All Stars will be carried over to Squall Festival 2, or rather, you'll be able to gain items based on your progression. So I don't know, here's a few more love gens for getting to level 100 or something like that, probably. But yeah, so the thing is, once they do terminate Squall Festival All Stars, it's gone pretty much, and there is no Squall Festival 2 that they've announced being under development. It's just dead, and they said you won't be able to re-download the game. It's just gone. The app will be completely useless, and the thing that really pisses me off is that all those MVs, those outfits, gone. Just forever locked behind the history of Love Live. No one can access again. It's all we got is the recordings, and unless we have some people in the hacking community able to modify the game so it can work offline, which I hope someone does, if you guys are able to do that, I'll be really interested in seeing that. But it's gonna be nothing now. Like, it's gone. All that work that they put into it's gone. I would love if they were able to turn that application to an offline application that doesn't need the internet, and people just play and go through the stories, continue to enjoy the stories, and they go ahead and collect cards, do the MVs, all that fun stuff. And then it's not all this effort is lost and gone to time. And then they can pretty much cut all development costs and just say, here it is, one last update, it works offline, you guys can go play, have fun, and we won't update it, and if you have problems, too bad, we're not going to spend any more money. At least do something like that, so then we can continue to make MVs, try to collect cards, and just finish what we got. So, it's more like a mobile version of the PS4, PS5 game that we had. Beyond that, like, what are they going to do? Bring 3D MVs to Squall Festival 2? But you can't bring the outfits, though. Those are 3D outfits. But it's like this game wasn't really designed for 3D MVs, so it just feels like these are gone forever. Because they haven't announced a sequel to this game, or if they're making some other brand new game. It's just all your effort is going to be gone like that. And it's kind of the worst part of completely online games is that once it's gone, and that will be it. And that really, really frustrates me. And on top of all of that, especially for you global players, this is your only game that you can play for Love Live. There's no Link like Love Live thing, because that, of course, hasn't even announced a global. And then School Festival 1 just got terminated. Yes, we do know a global version for School Festival 2 is coming, but we don't even know when that's coming. And I doubt it's going to be within 2 months, because if they did, they probably would have announced it. So there could be for some time that you don't even have a game to play if you're a global fan. They did say it's coming out in 2023, but you don't say it's coming out this year and then say it's going to come out mid this year. You don't give that a broad of a range. So it's probably going to be towards the later end of the year. So it's going to be a while for a bunch of fans that can't play crap. Unless you guys really want to go and buy PS4 or PS5 to play a Love Live game. And that is just really, really annoying. I know in the end there's probably some kind of financial decision behind this. But dang, they couldn't even do that. I wasn't really sad about Squall Fest 1 right now, because I know Squall Fest 2 is going to be a thing. But now we're just losing one of the coolest parts about Love Live, which is All-Stars game. And it's just been one of my favorite rhythm games ever because of the 3D elements that it has. And now that's just vanishing in thin air. And it's just going to be gone. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. I'm honestly not happy whatsoever. We still got 2 months. But we know a whole lot's not coming. And kind of like my whole enjoyment and excitement of the game just died. Because, well, why would I spend time grinding anymore if I know it's just going to die in 2 months? So I'm kind of sad about All-Stars. So I don't know, maybe I'll do one last live stream before it's dead. But it's just hurts overall. Yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And yeah, I don't know, it sucks. That's all I can really say. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and hope to catch you guys in another video soon.